Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful sees Harrison Cohn making his B&B debut this week as Christian Weissman's boyfriend. We know he's tied to a major legacy character, and it could be Sean Kanan, who he is related to. And Harrison Cohn could be playing a recast we've not seen in quite a while. We're going to talk about the red flags that this new guy, Jake, is really Deacon's other child, the one who is literally never mentioned. Recently joined the cast as a character connected to a major legacy figure. He is an aspiring fashion designer, also set to be part of the first gay couple on B&B, as he is living with and dating Remy. His name leaked out and is supposedly Deacon, making his debut this week on Tuesday, September 16th, in scenes with Remy and Lisa Yamada. We suspect this character, Deacon, is connected to none other than former bad boy Deacon Sharp. His name is Deacon, obviously a shortened form of Deacon. In case you don't know, Deacon has two kids, Annika Noel, his daughter with Catherine Kelly Lang, and Eric Sharp, who was originally named Eric Forrester Lau. Eric Sharp is the son of Deacon Sharp and Becky Moore, who is Amber Moore Forrester's, Adrienne France's cousin. One of the nicknames Eric Sharp was known by as a kid was Little D, after his dad Deacon, also known as Big D. The reason he was named Eric Sharp is because when he was born, he was for a while presumed to be Amber and Rick Forrester's, Jacob Young's son. Brooke and John McCook's son Rick has the full legal name Eric Forrester Jr., so when Rick thought this child was his, not really Amber's son either, it's very confusing, they named him Eric Forrester Woolley. It turns out he was Deacon's son. His backstory is really convoluted and very soapy. On Bold and the Beautiful in April 1999, Becky Moore, Amber's cousin, gave birth to little Eric Sharp, her son with Deacon. Deacon had left Becky when he found out she was pregnant, pulling a total deadbeat dad move. Becky then decided she couldn't keep the baby. Tragically, her cousin Amber's baby with Rick was stillborn. Amber's mom, Tawny, thought Amber should take Becky's to strangers. Apparently, Becky didn't know that's what happened for a while. This way, Amber and Rick could have a baby. And Rick didn't need to know about the stillbirth. Amber was against it at first, but eventually, her mom talked her into it. They named the baby Eric Forrester IE because he was thought to be Rick's son, whose full name is Eric Forrester Jr., so Eric Forrester IE was really Deacon's biological child. At first, Becky Moore didn't know that her baby had wound up with Amber. After a few months, Becky started to regret giving up her baby and was dreaming about him. In the dream, she remembered that her baby had a heart-shaped birthmark on his bottom. When Becky Moore was babysitting Amber and Rick Forrester's little boy, Eric, she noticed that same birthmark. Once Becky realized that was really her kid, she ran off with him. Becky eventually brought baby Eric back because she thought he was better off with Amber and Rick. Becky then became part of the scheme and agreed to pretend that the baby was really Amber and Rick's. Amber agreed to send Becky regular updates on her son. After a while, Becky saw that Amber's marriage to Rick Forrester was falling apart, so wanted her son back on Bold and the Beautiful. Amber agreed they should tell the truth. But when she came clean to Rick that she had pretended her cousin's baby was hers, and because their child had died, Rick decided that was it, and he was done with Amber. At that point, baby Eric took another turn, because Becky and Amber moved in together. Becky then fell in love with CJ Garrison McCain, and they got married. She later found out she was dying and wanted Amber and CJ to raise little Eric Sharp. They tried to honor Becky's wishes, but then Rick turned up and wanted Amber and baby Eric Sharp back in his life. Rick tracked down Deacon hoping to bribe him to give up his parental rights, thinking that would help him win Amber back. It all blew up in Rick's face. Eric, because he was the only biological parent of the child still alive. Deacon was raising Eric Sharp with his girlfriend Carmen. But Deacon had to deal with drama when Carmen got jealous of Amber. She went bat-crap crazy and tried to throw the baby off the roof, as one does. Carmen then tried to kill Amber and went off the roof herself. Deacon tried to get Amber to fall in love with him, but she was still in love with Rick. Eventually, Deacon gave up on Amber and married Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, Rick's sister. Circling back around to the family, Deacon let baby Eric go live with Amber and Rick. They promised Deacon would get visitation, but Amber and Rick didn't follow through. Deacon fought for custody again and won. Amber had a breakdown and snatched Eric Sharp, but Deacon got his son back and then changed his name to Eric Sharp, taking the Forrester off his last name. Deacon's wife, Macy, died, and Amber Moore Forrest showed up, helping raise little Eric where Deacon and Macy had been raising him. The last time we saw Eric Sharp, also known as Little D, on any CBS soap was not on The Bold and the Beautiful. It was over on When Little D, Eric Sharp, found Amber and got her to set him up in a boarding school. The last time Eric Sharp was mentioned at all by Deacon was when he said his son was living with his grandparents, Becky Moore's parents. I definitely think it's time for Deacon's son to come back on the scene. And I suspect that this might be who Deke is. First, the name Deke can clearly be a shortening of Deacon's name. Second, there aren't really any other missing kids of legacy characters that are this age. As we said in another video, Jack Marone is about the same age, but the Dick thing has me thinking Deacon. Also, one of the first people to meet Deke is Luna, and she's hiding in Remy's apartment. She thinks Deke is Remy's new roommate. If Deke is Deacon's son, and he goes over to see his dad, and mentions he met some girl named Luna at his boyfriend's place, that's a big deal because Deacon would figure out quickly that to him about Luna. Plus, Eric Sharp should be about 25 now, and Harrison Cohn is 22, so everything kind of fits. We'll see how it goes when we meet Deke on Tuesday, and whether he is Deacon's kid, whether he might be Jack, or if he's somebody else that wasn't on our bingo card.